So we're really working to wrap support around the student, to remove the barriers that they may have, whether it's social barriers, health barriers, food barriers, housing barriers, whatever those are, connect them with the resources in the community, which is why it's so important to have these leaders here, so that we can remove those barriers and help that student ultimately get to high school, and that is there's one pathway, and then on to an industry credential or college, whatever fits them, so they can have a sustainable wage job, because that really is the end result that we want here, is allowing them to have a life that is not socially disadvantaged like those without a high school diploma, but allow them to move on, have a life-sustaining career, not just a dead-end job. So that's the goal of this program. We appreciate.
To wrap up before we get to the calls, I think it's important for everyone to understand what the next part of this is, and we actually are going to put these people to work with community leaders actually making phone calls. So we have got a list of folks that have become disengaged within the school district and we're not sure exactly where they're at. Now some of these calls will end up finding out that we actually have some sort of documentation here that may have occurred between different districts and the kid did in fact graduate. We may find out that as we make these calls that we have a bad number for this person and we're going to have to find a different channel that the Graduation Alliance will lead to go reach out, utilizing a variety of different social media techniques to connect with young people. We may get connected, which is really what we want to have happen with these leaders. They get to talk to an individual, be able to say, hey, what about you? What can we do to help you get back on track? And we know that there's a whole group of people here ready to go support you, and we just need to get you connected. The other thing that's remarkable about these individuals that are behind me is they also are committing to making additional phone calls in the month of September and October, because you know, nothing should ever be a one and done, because if that happens, then you're just setting yourself up for failure. We know Graduation Alliance won't be a one and done, and I appreciate the commitment that these individuals have made to say they will make additional phone calls in the month of September with the folks that they connected with. So if they can connect with 3 people today, they're going to go call those 3 people in September and again in October and November, because that's what many of these young people lack, is the follow through from us as adults. And that's what this is about, of us as adults going towards young people who need us, so that we can get them into a better place in life.